All right, on today's episode of Python Papi, we're back inside our smart contracts project. Let's have a look at what we're going to be going over today. And today we're going to pick up some light reading from where we left off yesterday, dealing with our $5 minimum set inside our contract. So let's pick up with the light reading. The minimum USD we're saying is $5. However, this may cause issues in our contract. This is because we have the USD set to 5, and it would get 18 decimal places when we converted it to the ETH amount in USD. So the converted value will be 5 plus the 18 zeros or the 18 decimal places. It'll be a value that looks like this. And we can't just compare 5 to this value here because they will always be false. This isn't going to be equal to this. So we need to make sure that our minimum USD value is in the same format as the ETH amount in USD. Now to do this, we can just update our minimum USD value to be in the same format as the ETH amount in USD. So instead of saying self.minimum USD equals 5, we can say self.minimum USD equals 5 times 10 raised to the 18th. Now this will ensure that our minimum USD value is the same format as the ETH amount in USD, which will allow us to compare the two values correctly. And this is because they are both now in the same format, which was in the 18 decimal places. Now we can go a step further and make sure that our minimum USD value is the same format by doing the following. We'll do self.minimum USD equal as wave value 5 ETH. So we're going to take the equivalent of 5 ETH in the form of as wave value, and we're going to set that to the amount of 5 or the self.minimum USD. So we're going to have a 5 in the form of Ethereum, and we're going to set that to the as wave value, which will make it 18 zeros. And that'll make sure that our ETH amount is equal to the amount that we're requesting, which is going to be $5. So this is what our final contract will look like once it's updated. Let me go down and show you exactly where we put that in, we implemented that at. So you can see here we have the assert message equals the value is going to be greater than or equal to self.minimum USD. There's still going to be you must send more ETH, it's going to be lower. But here, let's go down a little bit further so I can show you where we actually have it. Was actually in the deploy self.minimum USD equal as wave value 5 Ethereum. So we want 5 Ethereum as wave value or in the form of way, which is going to give us our 5 plus 18 zeros. That'll make sure all of our formats line up and everything is correctly aligned so we can move forward with our contract. So that was just the tail end of what we went over yesterday with converting our ETH to USD. And now everything is correctly lined up. We can move forward. And tomorrow we'll probably be in our remix going over more examples of what we're going to be looking at. And it's going to be the end of this actual module. So yeah, we'll pick it up there. But of course, I will be posted every step of the way. For now, it's the Python Papi. You guys stay Gucci.